reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the number 9 seed in the playoff, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Is handed off out of the shotgun. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Defense does a really nice job here in being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got him probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Now it's 2nd down here. Back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. We give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the 1st down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face 3rd down. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Interesting call here by the offense coordinator. Shows you the confidence that he has in his offensive line and running back. But the defense in great position to negate this play and bring up a 4th down.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop it. He opened the semifinal game with a pass. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Oh, what a grab! Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Touchdown, Huskies, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Well, Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Short throw complete to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Touchdown, Huskers, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, not right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
One of the great things about this offense with this slot receiver is you can move him around to try to create matchups. Already early in this game, you can see the advantage they have with his speed. And this defense might consider trying to double team him or he's going to go off today.
Single back, takes the handoff. Softball brought down after a nice run.
Good job by this Washington offense to be able to execute there and pick up this first down. And this back is starting to really show what he's all about, that combination of speed and power, living up to that lofty standards that Washington running backs have.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And then first down, right back to the running game. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Finds an open target on the left side. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the wideout goes in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. The sure hands. It's Harris. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Makes a quick catch. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Finds his target, and it's complete. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Well, early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. The Huskies will look to convert here on 4th down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled, but forced down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times.
Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Washington. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Can he make it to the marker? He shreds the tackle. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
The Cornhuskers will have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback dropping back. He's hit just before the throw. Catch is made down the middle. And play moves the ball across midfield, and he's set up for the first down at the 41.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Here comes a handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. He brings up 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. The quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, they've come out throwing. Snags the quick throw. Nobody hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
I love this little touch pass call. It stretches this defense out, puts a lot of pressure on the defense to have to contain and get wide, and it can open up so many different aspects of the offensive playbook.
Here's the handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Looks like Washington will have the first down. This is becoming a productive drive, a first down at the 47.
Well, they get the first down here, Chris, and look at them. They're already at the line of scrimmage, getting the call from the sideline. They're ready to go.
Gets the first and still running. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And here's the handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
And the Huskies looking to cash in this red zone trip. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Powering through a tackle. Touchdown, Huskies. They could not stop it. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. What a catch! They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got it in the open. And the defense brings him down.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's an out catch made. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this 1st half.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The Cornhuskers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pass caught. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Huskers will kick this away to start the second half. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. The pocket breaking down. And left with no option, just has to throw it away. Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Here's the option play. The back's got it on the pitch. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
What a play by this defense. It strung the quarterback out on the pitch. Did a nice job of being able to have assignment football. Everybody has a man. Nothing the offense could do there. That's just great defense.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. off an RPO. The quarterback looks to his right.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And the Huskers are in the red zone. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Nebraska! No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. We're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And it's caught. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Catch made on the right side. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it second and short. Receiver in motion now. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain of that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
They'll kick it away here. And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
But the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
1st and 10 now, clock running, final minute of the quarter. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught quickly. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. It's a shotgun run call. Fighting off the defender. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Cornhuskers will line up on 1st and 10. So, Kirk, it's Washington in front, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? First play of the quarter, the offense has a first down. Caught over the middle. It's Jamania. Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a quick grab. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
Man, this defense just keeps coming up with plays. That's a 3rd stop in a row here inside the 10-yard line to get us to 4th and goal. You look at that scoreboard, you need points on the board. I don't think a field goal is going to help you at this point in the game. You got to put a touchdown up on the board, call your best play, and go out and execute.
This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. And the offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Nebraska.
This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He's got his man wide open. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Breaking tackles and going. Touchdown, Washington. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is. Just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And the kickoff will be returned. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a short completion to the big tight end. You bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick grab. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. The short completion of the tight end. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? Handoff to the single back. Fighting off the defender. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Accurate throw, catch made right near the sideline. And he steps out of bounds. A heads-up play to stop the clock.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? The receiver grabs it. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's first and goal. Makes a quick catch. Tackle after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Solid first down gain, sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on second and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock. Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Third and goal. Try to make it on the ground. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Huskers.
And, Chris, how often do we see it? When the game's on the line, it's about the line of scrimmage. This offensive line does their job. The running back gets in for this game-tying touchdown, and now you're an extra point away from taking the lead.
Coach says, forget overtime. We're going for two. Try to win it right here. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. And the defense steps in here to call time with 12 seconds left on the clock. Offense is out there. They're going to go for two here. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And now a crucial PAT attempt. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Same tailback, another carry. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite. See if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. And now the defense will spend a timeout to get everybody on the same page before this important play. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT. And Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Pass caught. Can he get in? And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT. Or you go for 2 and win it right now.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
How about this? A 2-point conversion now with the ball game on the line. Now the defense will spend a timeout. No room for mental errors on that side here in overtime. So here we go. What a moment as they set up for the 2-point conversion to try to win this game right now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's in there. They gamble and get it to win the game. What a call.
Man, you talk about a clutch play.